What's going on, guys? My name is Lieben and today I'm here with the Mazda 6 again. Today what I'm going to be doing is going to be a detailing video, or I guess a cleaning video from the inside. I'll be honest, I find these videos pretty satisfying to do. I like going ahead and getting a dirty car and cleaning it. Since I've gotten this car, I haven't cleaned it, so I want to go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and go inside the car and show you guys how it looks like, and then in a later video I'll probably go ahead and do an engine bay cleaning video like I did with my 350Z, because that's pretty dirty too. But if we take a look here inside, so right here we can see that the floors are pretty dirty. They haven't been cleaned, I'm guessing, in a while. The same as the passenger side, and then back here too. And then also I went ahead and grabbed a leather cleaner from Meguiar's. I've never used it, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out with these leather seats right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try seeing if I can use my well, I guess shop vacuum to go ahead and kind of clean this right here. It looks pretty dirty, both the backrest and the seat here. Actually the passenger side seems worse, which is surprising. Usually the driver's seat's the one that's the worst, and those are scratches right there, so I probably won't be able to take them out, but I'll make the seat look as good as it can. And if we go to like the door panels in here up front, you guys might not be able to see it, but everything's like really dusty and I guess also crusty. I'll show you guys right here.
Oh! Ew! Dude!
So go ahead and get some detailer for that too, to go ahead and clean it. And it's basically going to be like a montage video, and then at the end I'll go ahead and show you guys the difference. This panel right here is pretty dirty too. You can see there's some spots right there. It looks like some grease spots or something. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and start by taking off the floor mats right here and cleaning those, and then I'll actually clean the carpet of the car, and then lastly I'll go ahead and actually clean the seats and all the trim. Alright, so here I have the two front mats and the two back ones, and you guys can see that the driver's side one has definitely seen better days. So what I went ahead and did was just go ahead and tap on it to go ahead and get some of the loose debris off, and now the remaining one I'm gonna go ahead and use my shop vacuum and a brush to just go ahead and take the remaining stuff off. Alright, so here we have the mats that have been, or the floor mats that have been cleaned. The rear ones actually turned out pretty nice. I mean, they weren't that dirty to begin with, so they look pretty clean. They look almost like brand new. But the front ones, because obviously more people get on them, well, those ones are a bit dirtier. They have some stains, and I didn't really want to take the time to take all of those stains off. So I mean, they're a lot cleaner than they were before, but they still have some issues. But I mean, compared to how it was, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like that. But now that the floor mats are clean, I'll go ahead and move the shop vacuum in closer to the car so that I can actually go ahead and clean the inside of it. Here you guys can see that the actual floor of the car, or the carpet of the car, is actually dirty too. It looks cleaner without the floor mats in there, but I'm definitely gonna have to go ahead and get in there with the shop vacuum to go ahead and clean it. I'll probably just go ahead and show you guys how it looks right now, because I don't know if I'll be able to find a good angle to go ahead and put my camera as I'm cleaning it. So I'll probably just go ahead and show you guys a before and after it is clean.
I was just kidding! Come on! Come on! You guys know I was just kidding, right?
Alright, so I've gone ahead and cleaned all the carpets. Here you can see the driver's side looks really good compared to how it was. Here is the passenger side. Also, that one had a bunch of debris and dirt and leaves in there. Those are all gone as well. And I went ahead into the back ones too. Those ones are a bit easier because they weren't as dirty, but they also came out really nice. This carpet back here actually kind of almost looks brand new now. So I mean, I really liked how it turned out. There you can see that side. And then we come up here. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is bring the floor mats back and put them in here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and actually start cleaning everything else up front here, the dash, the steering wheel, the center console, the door panels, and all that. I'm gonna go ahead and use I believe it is a Meguiar trim cleaner and protector, and then after that the final step is going to be to go ahead and clean the seats with the leather cleaner. So this right here is what I'm going to go ahead and use to clean the car, the interior of the car. It's Meguiar's natural shine protectant. I bought this with my own money, so it's definitely not sponsored by Meguiar, although I wouldn't mind if Meguiar would like to sponsor me. I wouldn't say no. But yeah, this is what I've been using for a long time now with all of my cars. I like it because it says, and it does, give a natural shine instead of making it look like greasy and oily. And from what I've seen, it actually stays on the trim for quite a while. It lasts a little bit before it starts getting dirty again. So I'm going to go ahead and use this basically all over right here, and also even like the buttons, the console right here. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to take those big grease stains off. I saw that it also has some right here. I'm gonna go ahead and test this out and see if it actually can clean all that. It says it's made to clean, shine, and protect, so I'm gonna go ahead and test that out as well. Alright, so I'm hoping the camera is doing a good job of picking this up, but you can tell now in person that the black is way more vibrant. It's a lot cleaner. It has a little bit of a shine, but like I said, it's not like an excessive greasy looking shine. And right here where the grease stains were at, they are gone. There might be a little bit right there, but it could just be just because I didn't clean it thoroughly enough. It does require some elbow grease with like the more heavier grime that's on there, so maybe if I pass a little bit more it'll come off. But honestly, compared to like the stains that were on there before, it looks a lot better. And you guys can see right here the plastic, it also made it look a lot cleaner and a lot newer all through the panel. And actually I'll show you guys this one right here. Hopefully you guys can tell the difference. And over here is the other door that I have not gotten to yet. And yeah, it obviously, for one, it looks dirtier because I haven't cleaned it, but you can tell that all of like this right here is like leather material, this right here, also this right here, and then from here down it's plastic. But you can tell how dull it looks because it doesn't have that shine, or the cleaner on it that provides a little bit of shine, so you can tell the difference of it. And then on here too, you can obviously tell this is even dirtier. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually just do like pan over all this and some of the really dirty spots, and then after I'm done cleaning, because it's gonna be hard pointing the camera while I'm cleaning, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it looks now, how gross it looks right now, and then how it's gonna look once I'm done cleaning it. So you can see right there by the gauge cluster, there is a lot of dirt. We come over here. What I've seen that attracts a lot of dirt is this trim right here that I believe it's supposed to look like, I guess, black wood. Or at least that's the design I kind of see right there. But right there you can tell it attracts so much dirt that I'm going to focus on that. Here on this side it's the same thing. It is just full of grime all across right here. And the center console, it is pretty bad as well. Right there. You can see some of the dirt right here. I'm gonna have to clean that right there where the accessory connection is at. I'm gonna have to go ahead and clean that as well. Here's some of the buttons on the radio are pretty dirty. The dash as well, you can see. And then also the steering wheel It's not bad, but it still has some dirt on it. So yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is go ahead and quickly clean all of this, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys again how it looks after I am done cleaning it. All right, and now we have the interior of the car all cleaned up right here, and hopefully, like I said, you guys can tell a difference. Now, it's not perfect. I went ahead and did this kind of quick. It's more of a quick little detail, but like I said, like I've been saying, compared to how it was, it's looking a lot better. I really like how the trim now turned out, now that it doesn't have all that, like, either it was dust and also like spills all over it. Now that it's clean, it looks really nice. I'm actually kind of liking how the trim turned out too.
Nice.
And right there, the radio also turned out pretty nice too. Now it has some like scratches and stuff like that, and the cleaner wasn't going to take those off, so you might be able to tell some of those scratches on there. But as for like the dirt, all of that is gone. Up here looks a lot more shinier too. The dash, all of this right here, and also the steering wheel also looks really nice too, now that it's all cleaned out. And like I said, it does bring some of the shininess back onto it. Right here, the door, you guys can tell too, but it's, like I said, it's not excessive, so it doesn't look that bad. For a second I thought it was, because I thought some of the, when something gets too shiny, you can tell a lot of the like dust particles start to stick on it, and at first it kind of was starting to look like that, but it's just because it hadn't dried yet. So now, like right here, it's pretty much dry, but the door still looks a little bit more shinier, but I think that's because it hasn't fully dried on there yet. But regardless, it still does look nice. So like I said, now the last step is gonna be to use Meguiar's leather cleaner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly wipe down the seats and see how it looks when the interior is all finished and clean. Okay, and here is the leather cleaner. Now, I've never used it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and basically spray it on the seat, and then with the microfiber cloth, go ahead and rub it in and take off some of the debris that has in the cracks, and basically do that with every single seat inside the car. Alright, so here you can see it does make the seat a lot shinier. Here's the one I just cleaned, the driver's side, and there is the passenger side. Hopefully you guys can see it looks a lot more dull. This one has a lot more shine, but it seems like it kind of seems to go away a little bit once it gets dry, so it doesn't stay too shiny, which I don't mind. Now it also says it's a conditioner. I don't know if it's just me, it's in my head, but when I went ahead and touched it after I sprayed this on, I thought it felt a little bit more softer. It could just be all in my head. I doubt that the conditioner worked that fast. It would probably take a couple of cleanings for it to get more conditioned. But yeah, I mean, as long as it looks cleaner, that's pretty much all I was asking for. And now I'm gonna go ahead and move to that one over there. All right guys, and here we have the finished product. Now one thing that I noticed is after I sprayed on that leather cleaner and conditioner, you can actually tell the scratches a lot less. I mean, they're still there, but yeah, they're not as noticeable. Now I believe it's still a little bit still wet, it hasn't fully dried, so I'm gonna go ahead and check how it looks once it's dry to see if they kind of come back. Maybe if I spray a little bit more and it gets into the tears, it might actually be even less noticeable. I might try that as well, but everything else actually looks really nice. The leather looks like it's in a lot better condition. Here is the passenger, there is the driver's side, and like I said, there's the front dash and all that I've cleaned. And if we go to the back here, you can see that I also went ahead and sprayed the leather conditioner on it too, making it look a lot more, I guess, that rich looking, giving the leather that rich look. That's what I meant to say. And you can see the back of these also look a lot nicer too. And here are the trims and the door cards that, I mean the door panels that I also went ahead and cleaned. So yeah, honestly, this car turned out pretty nice considering the fact that I didn't really go into that much detail. I kind of just cleaned, I cleaned it pretty quickly. I didn't really nitpick and go in between all the crevices, but yeah man, looking at this car now, it looks a lot different than how it did when it first started out today. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata.